Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on P Valley. All right, the first thing I want to say is that this is a part of the merch line. I'm acting like I got a whole fashion line coming out, but I'm going to start selling merch next week. Well, I guess, girl, this week because it's actually Sunday. Um, but on Wednesday or Friday, I'm going to push for Wednesday. I'm just having to go through and just make some changes and make sure that my punctuation is right. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right? But yeah, there's a story behind this. I'm not telling the story right now. I already told it. It was in the video I posted a few days ago. It's actually me in the thumbnail, and whatever video has merch in the title, that's the video where I told this story. Of how I came up with the feeling like a rich black woman. Anyway, so if you want to support my merch line, or support, buy a shirt, a sweater, a coffee mug, whatever, girl. If your spirit is moved, please do so. If not, I completely understand. You watching my channel, my videos is more than enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the review. So P Valley, Miss Ernestine. Miss Ernestine used to be, girl, the bop queen, honey. Girl, okay? Miss Ernestine used to, I want to know how Miss Ernestine went blind. That's what I want to know. But Miss Ernestine used to be the singing diva. You know what I realized when I was watching this show? How, girl, there are so many toxic, crazy songs out there. When you really think about the lyrics, girl, when you really think about the words to this song, I'm gonna knock on your door, tap on, tap on, tap on your window pane. I changed it up, okay? Girl, I'm gonna knock on your door. I'm gonna tap on your window pane. Girl, listen. Until you come back to me, that's what I'm going. Girl, no, I'm getting a restraining order. Girl, I never realized until I was sitting here singing that song with Miss Ernestine that, girl, this lady done told somebody that she was going to tap on your door. Okay, knock on your door and tap on your window pane until you come back to me. Girl, 911, hello? Hello? You know, it's another song I done realized that was toxic. As it was, is, girl, it's just this shit old school, not old school, but it's an artist named Truth Hurts, and one of her very first songs was called, her first release that I know about was called Addictive or Addicted, girl. Anyways, it go, he breaks me down, he builds me up, he fills my cup, I lie. Girl, do you hear what I just said? Girl, and the whole time, girl, that's one of my favorite songs in the world. And the whole time, girl, we just in the club. And girl, she talking about this man breaking her down and building her up. No! Girl, all we hear is a cute little beat or a cute little chorus, and girl, we go crazy. Girl, we over here, girl, singing songs about restraining orders and people getting beat up probably. Anyways, shout out to Miss Ernestine. So Uncle Clifford's mother, Miss Ernestine's daughter, she is dead. She comes into Miss Ernestine's dreams and tells her it's time to go, mama. And she walks her with a cocktail. She said, it's time, mama. Come rest, have yourself a drink. Miss Ernestine basically told her she wasn't ready. Girl, see, that's how the girls trick you. Because, see, I would have followed. As soon as I would have saw girl her with that cocktail, I would have been like, all right. Girl, you said come have a cocktail? Here I come. Just dead over a cocktail. Anyways, so Uncle Clifford and Autumn, they meet up. Uncle Clifford, they're talking about the building, and Autumn basically lets them know that basically she's selling. If she can get the money that she wants, that 10 million, girl, she's selling the building. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Uncle Clifford said that there's history in this building. My great daddy, my great uncle or somebody got shot over a game. Girl, that's the history that you trying. Girl, that's the history lesson for today. Girl, that your family member got shot over a game in the corner. Oh, okay. Um, and that was pretty much it. She mentions Miss Ernestine, Uncle Clifford almost girl tackled her, but then he turned around and mentioned her daughter. You see how people do. You see how people do? Girl, you notice when Autumn basically tells Uncle Clifford that they actually offered her 5 million for the club. And he was like, but she was like, I'm not gonna take it. He was like, bitch, what? now is bitch what? Just a couple of minutes ago, you was about to tackle her. Okay, now you done heard her say they actually offer 5 million, and now girl, now it's bitch what? Anyway, child. She basically says that money that she used to save the club, I guess, was money that was supposed to be for her and her daughter. And Clifford lets us know, but Haley, your baby is gone, girl. Now, if Autumn would have popped her, okay. Anyway, so Terica, honey, Terica is showing. She's showing. I said, girl, she better go get a baby fat jacket. That's what the girls did. When the girls got pregnant, when I was growing up, the girls walked around here with baby fat jackets on. Girl, even though it was 115 degrees, girl, girl, before school let out, honey, the girls was walking around school with baby fat jackets on and hoodies. So Terica is showing. She got a taste for some ice cream, and she said hot sauce, girl, something crazy. So they gonna go to TCBY. At least that's what she thought. I said we're gonna start calling the clinic the TCBY. Ooh, girl, that's not funny. That is not a laughing situation. But girl, we're gonna start calling the clinic the TCBY. I know that's right. Girl, I be cracking myself up. And girl, I'm sober. Girl, I ain't drunk all day. Okay? Girl, I just have a natural high. Girl, I really do. Girl, I really be cracking myself up. All right, y'all. So look, murder. He basically laying on the couch. He crying. It was really, really sad. He was thinking about Big Teak. He hears Miss Ernestine, baby, basically coughing up a lung. Now, girl, am I trifling? Can I say something? Can I say something? I guess you never know until you in that situation. Because we know that stuff is taking the kids out left and right. Okay? I was like, girl, if I heard that lady coughing, would I go upstairs? You in love with Uncle Clifford. And then he took care of you. So it's only right that you take care of his grandmother. Because she got that stuff. And the kids is dying. So it's like, oh, girl. He go up there with that mask on. I said, baby, that mask ain't gonna stop nothing. Girl, that lady look like she like 1 foot into heaven. Honey, I don't know if I would have went up there, honey. If it was a little light cough, I probably would have just threw a mask on and went up there. But girl, the way she was coughing, girl, I think I would have had to slide her stuff. Girl, I would have to put her stuff in the middle of the hallway, take off running and tell her she gonna have to come get the food. Cause I can't come near. I can't come near that though. I can't come near that. Cause believe me, honey, cause when I had a mask on, girl, I still caught it. Girl, I had a whole mask on my face and still caught it. Okay? Anyways, so he bring Miss Ernestine some food. You know, he can cook. He cooks some greens. I think yams. I think pork chops or something. She hasn't lost her sense of smell because she smelled the food. And she tells the murder that she smelled blood on him last night. Girl. So Keyshawn and Derek are at the grocery store. She sees Autumn peeping around the corner. I don't know. I cannot get into Autumn's character this year. I can't. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I mean, I don't want nobody to lose their job, but I just cannot get into her character. It's something about her character season 2 that I just feel like is almost pointless. Like I think they need to go. I think they probably need to take a different direction with Autumn. Not like fire her, but I just cannot get into her character. I don't know what it is. Um, so Autumn is peeping around the corner. She says she figures she will find Keyshawn at the store. Girl, okay. Um, so Keyshawn sees Autumn when she's peeping around the corner, and she tells Derek, in order to go see what she wants, that she needs to go get some makeup because Keyshawn's face is messed up. Okay, he was beating on her. Um, so basically, Autumn tells Keyshawn, so I guess you didn't use the gun I gave you. She gave Keyshawn a gun. Anyways, that was pretty much that on that. Uncle Clifford, girl, when Uncle Clifford come home, he doesn't hear anything. So when he called up murder, look homicide. Girl, when he called up murder, little homicide, baby, I hollered. Lil Murder basically did what he was supposed to do. He took care of Miss Ernestine, fed her, made sure she was okay. When Uncle Clifford called Haley, Autumn, Lakeisha, Robin, and Rihanna Fenty. Oh, girl, when I tell you I was screaming. I said, what did he just call her? He called that lady Autumn, Lakeisha, Robin, and Rihanna Fenty. And then Uncle Clifford was telling, she was telling La Murda about the money, the 5 million. And, La Murda was, doing he brought out that calculator, okay? When she called La Murda the calculator. I'm sorry, Uncle Clifford was saying some funny stuff to me this episode. So Terica and Mercedes are on their way to TCBY. Yeah. And Terica is going off in the car singing WAP. Girl. That's how you win this situation in the first place, okay? She notices Mercedes is driving past the TCBY. And she basically figures out, well, she thinks that Mercedes is about to force her to, but she tells her that she needs a consultation. Basically, Mercedes was basically trying to let her know that there are other options besides her, going through with the pregnancy. And if she decides to, girl, like you need to be on, pills or whatever, child, right? Prenatal care. So who is this? Oh, girl, when Terica told her that Jaleesa, somebody's mama said that, girl, if you get you can catch cancer. When Mercedes said Jaleesa Taylor and her bald headed whole mama. Oh, y'all know what, girl? Give a shout out to cousin Yaya. Girl, he was painting the shit out of Brandy. I don't know where they was at. Girl, he's a world-renowned makeup artist. Girl, yes. Girl, he's a world-renowned makeup artist, girl. And girl, he be painting the fuck out of these girls, okay? Girl, I was on Twitter the other day and I saw that he had posted a picture of Miss Brandy. We know her as Mercedes from the show. When I tell you, baby, cousin Yaya be beating the shit out y'all faces. Yes. I'm not talking about Derek beating. I'm talking about makeup beating, okay? Anyways, that just popped in my mind. What was I saying? Oh, what she called a bald-headed hoe mom. I know that's right. Girl, so Uncle Clifford, she's upstairs. And she told Lil Murda she was trying to find something for his skinny swole tail. Girl, when she called Lil Murda skinny and swole, girl, I don't know how, do I be finding stuff funny that other people don't find funny? Because this shit be hilarious to me. Anyways, girl, Well, Lil Murda was going through his stuff, going through her stuff that she had laid out on the bed, and she had an old Gucci bag. And he was like, "Is this from 234?" Girl, when he said, "Is this from 234 BC?" But shout out to the people who probably new to my channel. I like to laugh and giggle and kiki all the time, girl, and stuff just be funny to me. Um, And he basically, Murder, I mean, not Murder, Uncle Clifford basically tells Murder how when she was a little girl, basically, how her mama didn't play about her and she would beat anybody ass because she used to love carrying that Gucci purse. And if her mama had anything, if anybody had anything to say, that her mama would basically beat the shit out of whoever had something to say about her. So, anyways, he asks Uncle Clifford, has she always been like this? And Uncle Clifford kind of gets, offended, right? And was like, "What you like? What?" And he was just like, look, Murder don't really know, right? You know what I'm saying, girl? Quiet as it's kept. A lot of us have questions, right, when we don't understand certain things. And she was just like, "I'm Uncle Clifford." And then Uncle Clifford asked, "Look, Murder, what are you?" And he was like, "I'm what the world won't let me be," which is so sad. Um, Terica. Terica has to pee on the way to the TCBY. Okay. And excuse me. They pull over to this restaurant, and it was a restaurant that Mercedes and her evil mama went to when Mercedes was younger. And she starts to have flashbacks. So basically, they were in a restaurant. It was Mercedes and her mother again when she was younger, and I guess they didn't have enough. Patrice, 27-piece Patrice, thought that they didn't have enough money to pay for the food, so she was going to send Mercedes over to this man to do what you do. And now I don't know what the hell she meant by "do what you do." Do anybody know what Patrice meant? Do anybody know what Patrice meant when she said "do what you do"? So Mercedes was like, "I'm fine. We good. We got the money." So she opens up her wallet, and Patrice sees a condom, and she goes ballistic. She basically beats Mercedes in the middle of the restaurant. Girl, a mess. Um, so they get to the clinic, and of course, the people outside, girl, the people outside who say swore up and down they care about kids, but girl, I want to know how many kids y'all adopted. Girl, like Mercedes said, all of them pro-life until the baby born. I said, I know that's right, okay? Because I don't hear y'all saying nothing about the kids that's here. Hell, quiet as it's kept. Just the other day, some of y'all was online basically saying that this girl, let me show. See, I was about to go backwards. I was about to go backwards. I'm gonna let that go. That shit still pisses me off to this day. I'm gonna say it because it's gonna bother me. Some of y'all still, girl. Some of y'all was online the other day going back and forth about this man, girl, not having to feed some kids a burger just because he wasn't biologically the father. But we care about the kids. But we fussing and fighting over $10 fucking to feed some kids in the same household. I ain't saying try to feed all the kids in America, but goddamn, they all in one household. What is gonna kill you to spend an extra few dollars on a dollar burger and a couple of French fries? Go to the store and get a bottle of soda. Girl. Anyway, let me shut up. So come to find out, the girl is 14 weeks and 2 days. She basically tells her that she's right on the cuff. She needs to hurry up and make a decision, but she can't do it. Like whatever, if she decided to go through, right, that she couldn't do it that day. She has to wait. She has to wait 24 hours. Mercedes and Terica go to like a pool, and they're just having just conversation. And what was I about to say? Oh, Mercedes is basically telling her she needs to make a decision. Like, girl, what are you gonna do? And Terica still hasn't made a decision yet. And there was like a woman with some kids, and Mercedes was telling Terica that basically, girl, that's gonna be you. And she was like, I'm gonna get my grandmama to sit. And she was like, what I tell you about calling Patrice's grandmama? She was like, I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about you. I said, look out. She ain't even had the baby yet. She already trying to put the baby out on somebody else, off on somebody else. I'm gonna get grandmama to babysit. No, No, no. I know it takes a village, but girl, you 14. I'm so happy. I'm getting ahead of myself. Um. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all that Mercedes um slapped Terica in the face because Terica was talking back and Mercedes didn't like what she was saying, and so Mercedes hit her, which was wrong. Um. So Terica and Mercedes get back to the room. Mercedes, she's doing the best that she can, but Terica, I felt like had valid concerns, questions. Like you keep saying that, girl. I was young, I was young, I was young, which is the truth, right? You were young when you had me, but basically, Terica was like, girl, what about now? Which I think is kind of like, okay, because I can wrap my head around. Well, of course, Terica is still a child. As a grown person, I can wrap my head around, you know, you not having your child because they probably didn't think you were responsible enough, and then you a baby having a baby pretty much, and now, girl, you look up, you a stripper. The people probably not gonna give you your baby, right? But now it's like, girl, now what's the reason now? Because now you 30, right? Um, so Miss Ernestine is rushed to the hospital. Oh, I forgot, girl. Miss Ernestine done left the house. I don't know how she got to the river, but girl, anyways, girl, it don't matter, girl. She was walking down the street blind. Ain't nobody saw her. Girl, whatever, girl. Miss Ernestine went to the river. Girl, they found her at the river. That's what it came down to. The lake, whatever it was, girl. Look Murder. Oh, so she's rushed to the hospital later that night. Look Murder, Uncle Clifford. I thought it was so funny when when Look Murder was. It was so cute. When I tell you, Look Murder, whatever his name is, has one of the best looking faces. Girl, Look Murder is handsome. Like handsome. Look Murder got a face. When he told Uncle Clifford for her to teach him how to Machiavel, I said Machiavel, Vogue, Machiavel. I said, what the fuck is that? Now I'm one of the girls, but I ain't never been into the scene like that, like the ballroom scene. So maybe they do call it Machiavel. I ain't never heard of no fucking Machiavel before, but I said, okay, girl, he trades, so he don't know. Um, but anyways, girl, so Uncle Clifford she was in the shower, she was crying. And so he was trying to make her feel better when he got out the shower. So that's why he had like on some of her clothes and he was dancing to Cisco when she got out the shower. Be Y'all already know this was my part. Oh, I said, hey, Macarena, alright. I said, mini, mini, bum, bum. Mini, 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 bum, bum. Girl. So, Love Murder and Uncle Clifford was about to smash. They was about to have sex. And Uncle Clifford reached over and said, put this on. And then Love Murder said, we don't need that. And then I said, yes, you do. Yeah, you do. And then Uncle Clifford said, you good? Like negative good, good. He was like, yeah. And I was like, girl, y'all need to pull out some papers. Because both of y'all saying you good, good don't mean nothing. Okay? Okay? If you ain't seen no papers, if you ain't seen no medical records, it don't count. That's for everybody. Okay? Again, if you ain't seen no papers, if you ain't seen no medical records, it don't fucking count. But girl, he did what a lot of us done did. Girl, have sex unprotected, right? So, anyways, child, when Lil Murder said we don't need that, and besides, I want to feel you inside me. I said, oh, yes. I said, well. said, so Lil Murda, he's versatile. Lil Murda say he only give up the cakes if he really, 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 really love you. If he don't really fuck with you like that, he'll break your back out. I might let you break mine out, but I have to care about you. I said, oh, so Lil Murda is versatile. I said, okay. This whole time I was thinking Lil Murda was a top. But Lil Murda said he like a little dick every now and again, right? So shout out to Lil Murda. Girl, and then girl, when I tell you, I said, bitch, I know the straights are upset. Do you hear me? I know the straight people Monday morning on the blog Sunday, they're going to have a goddamn heart attack. You know how y'all do? You know how y'all do? You know how y'all do? Girl, I was smiling from ear to ear. And then when they got done and Lil Murda had that smile on his face, I said, hey! I said, it's the smile for me. Girl, I know that's right. So anyways, Mercedes and Terica. Mercedes tell Terica, you know what? I'll be honest, I like the way that Mercedes handled Terica, right? You know, because me personally, girl, if that was my daughter, honey, she wouldn't have had no choice. 14 and pregnant. I don't know what happens when you 14. If that person can make the decision or if the grown person got to make the decision. I don't know how that works. But if the grown person got to make the decision, girl, honey, it ain't no conversation. You're not about to be 14 with a baby. So, yeah. I know that sound wrong. But I like the way that Mercedes handled it. She basically let her have. She let her make. She let her make her decision. She said basically, don't think about me. Don't think about that boy. Don't think about anybody. Think about you and what you want to do. And she told Terica, here go the keys. She was like, either we can drive to Jackson or we can drive to Chucalissa. Either way, I'm fine with it. And girl, they driving and Terica, you see a sign that says Jackson, and I was like, girl, she about to go straight, and she about to. I was thinking that Terica was about to keep driving straight, and she was gonna have a baby. Honey, I heard that signal light hit. I said, girl, God is good. God ain't got nothing to do with it, but I said God is good. And girl, Mercedes was looking out the window cheesing. Because she ain't let Terica see her. Here go Mercedes. Happy. Don't nobody want their 14-year-old child, even though Mercedes hasn't really been in her life like that. That's still her daughter nonetheless. Nobody wants their 14-year-old child having a baby. Right? So anyways, girl, she go to the TCBY, right? And she get those scoops. Oh, God, just show my panties. God, just show my panties. Girl, let me sit up and be still. Oh, hey, girl, just show my panties. They pink. I like boxer briefs. I like to get my boxer briefs from H&M. They $9.99. You get 3 of them. They fit me real cute. Anyways, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna have to look at this video again to make sure all my ass wasn't hanging out, cause I feel like my ass was hanging out. All right, so anyway, cause girl, you know I'm a little thick at the bottom, girl. All right, so anyway, so Autumn stops by, and she stops by Keyshawn's house, and she basically tells Keyshawn, basically, long story short, girl, you keep on waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, girl, your baby's gonna end up dead, right? You keep on waiting, and you know you're gonna look up, and it's gonna be too late because you know in Haley's situation, I guess she was in this abusive relationship, and you know she could have left earlier, and her child would probably still be here. But I think I think they used Hurricane Katrina as a part of the storyline last season. I believe I can't remember. and I think the baby ended up dying in the rain or something like that. I don't know, girl. I can't remember. But basically, that was a story that she was trying to tell Haley, girl. I mean, not tell Haley, tell Keyshawn. You need to hurry up and decide because, girl, it's going to be too late. And that was pretty much it. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.